Giants have allowed 35 plus points for the 6th time since 2019, which is tied for the most in the NFL. Okay, great. Just when you think the defense has turned the corner and you see the output they had against the Rams and you're like, whoa, the Rams are like one of the best offenses in the league. Is this who we are? Is this what we can do? And then we face the Cowboys, who are like, understandably, yes, they have Michael Gallup, amazing wide receiver. CeeDee Lamb, amazing wide receiver. Amari Cooper, amazing wide receiver. But they didn't have Blake Jarwin, their starting tight end, after he got hurt early on in the game. And yeah, you do have Ezekiel Elliott. And sure, Prescott can make some plays. But I was looking at their offensive line, and I was like, you don't have your normal guys in there. Are you still going to be able to throw the ball, get pass protection? Are you still going to be able to run the ball? And the answer is an emphatic yeah. So this Cowboys offense is fucking for real. They have depth. And it's just their defense is just a nightmare. But apparently they can make plays when they need to. Whereas ours can't. So what is our defense? What is our identity? I don't know. Dallas outgained us by almost 100 yards, or by more than 100 yards. The Giants have 300 plus total yards for the first time in 5 games this season. 4-game drought was the longest in single season since 2006. And we just got to 300 even. So, which is crazy to me because you put up like 27 points and only 300 yards. Well, how does that, what? We only had 211 passing yards? What? Of course, Dallas crushed us on the ground. Ezekiel Elliott was just gashing us left and right. They had 126 rushing yards, averaging six yards a play. We allowed 2 sacks. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot. And this is where the whole sacks versus pressure thing comes in. Bobby Skinner from Talking Giants, love him. He said Daniel Jones' pressure percentage went from 22%, which is 10th highest in the league, to 28.7%, which is 4th highest against the Cowboys. Continues to be the most blitzed quarterback in the NFL. Teams are blitzing while playing man with no fear of deep concepts or chunk plays. So Garrett needs to really step it up. And although we put up more points this past week, you're still not giving Jones a fair shot. You're not giving him a fair shake to make plays. He has to, and understandably, a lot of the greater quarterbacks, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger in his prime, they're able to escape the initial rush and then buy enough time to have the receivers, open up and make a play. So Jones has shown that he can do that, but there are instances where it's like, can we just run a rub route, scrape, something that where it's not just like 5 yards, turn around for the ball. PFF said Daniel Jones was under pressure on 19 of his 35 dropbacks on the day. That's an absurd rate that few quarterbacks in the NFL would be able to operate behind. Yeah, the fact that he had that happen and still only 2 sacks is a testament to fucking Daniel Jones. Okay. And the fact that we only got 2 sacks against Dallas is that's a real bummer. And I know we were without Zoe, we were without X. You still got Leo, you still got Lawrence, Fackrell. Marcus Golden had more playing time, more snaps. We talked about the disappearance of Marcus Golden last week. And we'll get to more about him in a little bit, but we converted 53% of third downs, which is awesome, but we gave up 55% of third downs. We owned time of possession, but we had 8 motherfucking penalties. And that's what killed us. That's what ultimately did us in, because it took 14 points off the board and then possibly added on a few more points for Dallas. So, yeah, you're looking at like 20 some odd, 17 to 21 point swing just based on fucking penalties. Joe just cannot be happy about that.